Hi, it's Therese and Lost in Paper. I'm here for Altenew and I have a focus post at their blog today sharing 3 different cards using this gorgeous set called Extra Special. I thought I'd share one of the cards that I made today as a video, and this is actually another one of their stamp layering sets, which is what they're kind of known for, and they do the most beautiful florals, and this actually reminds me a little bit of the Best Mum stamp set that they released a little while ago. But what's even better about this set is it comes with heaps of sentiments, and it also has the layering, whereas like a layering for all the flowers, so you can actually stamp out your flowers with their layers. So if you're not a colorist or you don't have the confidence to use pencils, markers, watercolors, whatever, but you're a great stamper, and you love this kind of flower sprig, then this set is for you. It's awesome. So I am actually stamp layering this today, but I'm not using all of the layers. This is going to kind of create a subtle background. I'm working directly on the front of my top fold card, and initially I stamped out the whole sprig image twice, and that was in the Silverstone ink, which is one of the new grey inks that they have, and this is the lightest of those, and this one's called Limestone. So this is like actually one of the shadow layers that I'm stamping on the flowers. I didn't actually even stamp out any of the leaves, but all those images and their layers are included in this set. So I just wanted to have this background as a background, not as my focal point. I just wanted to show you the versatility of this set. Now, I didn't stamp this section perfectly, so here's a little trick. I've just come in with a Prismacolor pencil. This one's actually the warm grey 10%, and this is pretty close to the limestone colour. So I simply just coloured it in, and no one will ever know. Well, you'll know, but no one else will know. I wanted to add some spatters, and to do that I've just added a little bit of ink, and this is the Parrot ink. It's one of the new lime kind of green ones. They're my favourite. It's almost like a chartreusey colour, and that just goes with everything. So I've splattered that with some water, just added the ink to a block, added some water to a brush, and then added the water to the ink, and then just hit the brush against my finger and splattered the ink. Obviously the more water you add, the bigger brush you use, the bigger the drops are going to be. I didn't want to get them too big because this is not watercolor cardstock, but what I did was just come in with the brush tip and add my own larger dots, and I'll set that aside to dry while I'm working on my sentiment. Now, this is the Thank You die, and it's a very fine sentiment. So I'm going to do my usual trick, which is die cut the word again in some fun foam. I've left that sitting in place. I've used the jet black cardstock first and then the fun foam. Now I'm adding my liquid adhesive directly to the die cut within the fun foam, and then I can just set the jet black die cut on top. And this works really well with these intricate dies. If I had have pulled out the die from the fun foam first and then tried to join it all together, I'd be having a nightmare. So this works really well for me. And I just use my craft knife just to sort of make sure that all the little, because it is intricate, that all the die cut pieces are sitting together, and then I can just set a block on top of that and make sure that it's has a little bit of time to dry before I start fiddling with it. And then I can just, once it's dry, then I can pull it apart. I've found if I don't leave it long enough that I will actually pull the paper off the die cut. So it does pay just to leave it a little bit longer than you think you need. And then I can just add some liquid glue to the back of my die cut, and I'm just trying not to add too much to that. I'm finding that it holds really well. This is the matte medium, and it's got a very strong hold, so you don't need too much. And I'm literally just going to sit that over top of my stamped flowers. And I just love the way that looks. It's really subtle. The other thing that I'm loving about this card is this Onyx black glitter pen. It's one of the Spectrum Noir pens, and it works perfectly on this jet black cardstock. I just adds a really sort of a subtle sheen, but it's still obvious. I don't know, it just worked perfectly. I don't know, I haven't actually tried the clear on the black cardstock, and I don't know whether it will come up as well, but the black certainly looks amazing. And that really didn't take very long to dry at all. As a final touch, I did decide to add a couple of silver sprinkles and a silver sequin and use the liquid glue to adhere those as well. So if you want to check out the other two cards that I've made, I'll put the links to the blog posts below, and I look forward to seeing you there. I had lots of fun with this stamp set, and it really is really versatile. I love it, it's beautiful. So till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.